What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be checking out a patch update that came very late last night here in the UK, and it was very late for them in Croatia as well. Now, there was a few pictures on the beginning of the update which I'll be showing you now. You would have seen a couple already. Basically, they've had a couple of very large earthquakes over there, and many people have lost their houses and lives as well. And I just want to say my condolences, best wishes to the developers, seriously, through this rough time. Obviously, with COVID-19 floating around and doing some bad things as well, it can't be an easy time for them over there. So, guys, let's cut them some slack a little bit and let's see what we have in the update that they did put out for us yesterday. Kudos to the devs and thank you very much. We really do appreciate it, guys. So, we're going to first check out item decay. So, this is pretty interesting, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this one a little bit. So each item's inventory can now contain damaged cells, which you guys can see in here. This jacket I picked up off of a puppet that I just killed, just before I started recording. So if I equip that, you can see the cells are already damaged inside. Now the damage spreads from the bottom right hand corner in a circular motion, okay? And then eventually it will just eventually cover everything up. So as you can see, it's at 15% currently, right now. Now if I was to use a sewing kit, for example, on that item there, let's just repair 10%. We're not going to repair it all. We're going to repair 10% with the sewing kit on this piece of clothing. So as you can see, as you use the sewing kit, it will very slowly start to repair it, each cell at a time. This is pretty interesting because if you get caught in a firefight, etc., you know, your items are going to start becoming damaged. Now, if I was to put in, I can't actually put it in there now. Obviously, you can't put any items in the decayed area, but if there are any items in the decayed area as well, it will damage slightly as well, and you will be able to take it out but not put it back in. So you can actually use a sewing kit, as you saw. Now, the improvised sewing kit is a needle and thread, or a bone needle and thread. It doesn't matter. So let's just select these two, go to crafting, and you will find improvised sewing kit. So if we craft this out, so they say if your inventory container or backpack takes damage from outside sources like bullets, so let's say you're in a firefight and your bag gets shot by bullets, etc., all the items inside the damaged area will be additionally damaged 5% per damaged cell they are covered by. So that's 5% per square, guys, if you get shot from an outside source or take damage. So you want to be careful of your items now. I'm really starting to feel a bit more survival stuff with this update, so I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing this. So as you can see, we've now got the improvised sewing kit that we've just made, and let's just drop that for a minute because I don't want to use that. Let's use the improvised sewing kit and let's repair all of it and see how much it actually uses. It might end up taking quite a lot. Let's have a look, see. Okay, so it fixed the whole lot. That's awesome. Okay, so the next part of the patch, guys, and it is linked down in the description below, as always, on these patch updates. Go and read it for yourself, because there's a lot of stuff in there as well that you might want to go through, because I'm not going to go through every single bug fix and QOL, additional QOL, which is the big things that change the game. So make sure you do go check that out. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is the bomb defuse minigame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on the floor, and we're going to arm this trap. Now, you will see once I've armed it, it will actually show... If I right-click, if I hold in right-click, just like you do when you bury the boxes, it now shows the defuse arm icon there. So you can see a mine icon, basically. So if I go to defuse it, if I go to disarm the trap, for me, I can just literally disarm it, like you guys just saw. But if it was somebody else's, then there's going to be a bomb defuse minigame, which I'm not going to go into too much detail here about the bomb defuse minigame because I haven't come across it, and once I know more about that, I'm going to let you guys know. But have a little read of it, and you will see for yourself what you have to do. It's kind of a bit of a hit and miss. We'll have to learn how to do this one. But yeah, so go check that out, and we'll have a little look-see. But I'm glad to see these. I like the icon, so you can actually see your own mines, even though you can see them anyway. But it's a cool extra little feature. Let's crack on. Okay, ladies and gents, just to bring this patch update to an end, we're just looking at a couple of things here that I think you find quite handy. Well, one of the things they have just implemented is the disposable mask. So this is protection against inhaling any particulate matter, including airborne microorganisms. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip that, and you can see this really does bring the whole survivor feel out right now, and I think it's the right time for this as well. Even though the world is currently going through some virus pandemic, I think the timing is right to bring something like this into the game, especially if people are role-playing, etc., and people want to keep distances away from each other, which is what we should be doing anyway in the real world right now. So I think that's pretty good, and I think it does suit the play style in the game, etc. So just an aesthetic extra. I quite like it. So if we go into tab, you will see bolts and nails and money. This is a new experiment that the devs are testing with, and this is going to be the first test phase for stacking. So if I double click on another set of bolts, you can see if I bring them in, I can now stack all of the nails like this. As you can see, it says ×2, ×3, ×4. I think that is really good, and I'd love to see that. That will guaranteed, guys, be done with feathers and stuff like that as well. Guarantee it. So these little things all add up, and I'll tell you what, folks, I'm very surprised we even got a patch yesterday after everything that had happened over in Croatia as well. Now, like I said, go and check out the update, guys. Go and check out the patch down below. I will be putting a new schedule for my channel as I am off for the next 2 months. So there's going to be a schedule with the streams, videos, and all of my 1-minute Scum tips as well. So feel free to go and have a look elsewhere. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Nice small little patch here to go through. And hope you guys stay safe out there. Peace out, and I'll catch you next one. Take care.